Hello everybody, today is Sunday the 5th of December and like last year I am preparing a Grittibänz, a sweet dough man for our gathering at home because tomorrow is the 6th and on the 6th we have the St.Nikolaus Day, which is kind of like Santa Claus, but he doesn't come on Christmas but on the 24th. And on contrary to Santa Claus, the story says that he would take the naughty kids with himself, St. Nicholas, in his bag. So I was always scared of that. I always had scissors with me, even though I wasn't the worst kid. But yeah, and did I say that before? I don't know. Well, he also comes with a book and he has a donkey who is always ill. But he actually comes around in person. We have that, and he has a helper who's called Schmutzli over here, Knecht Ruprecht in Deutschland, in Germany, and he has a. I did tell you some things about that with a scout story. He has a beating stick out of wood twigs, and if you're naughty, you get either the Fitze. That's what it's called, or you get taken away in the back. And at the beginning, when he's coming, he rings a bell, and then you sit there and wait for him, and then he reads out of the book what you did good and also what you could improve. And as a kid, you really believe that. Only with time you learn that your parents give that person a list just before he arrives or enters the living room. And in my second grade, when I was 8 years old, my dad was the St. Nicholas of school, because also in school they come around. And I didn't notice. I might have told that story though, because I did think that he has a similar voice to my dad, but my dad has glasses and this guy did not wear glasses. And even on the way back, he was taking back the boots to my granddad, because he borrowed those. We also had the dress-up thingy at home, so we also gave that to others who wanted to do the St. Nicholas thingy. It's basically a red robe with a white collar and things, and the bag, and the Fitze, and the beard. I jumped a little bit from one thing to the other. And I told my dad about the St. Nicholas visit, and he was scared that I would realize it was him, but I didn't. So, and another time I did, I just got remembered because of the beard. I went to ski camp. We can go to ski camp here. And we had to participate in a mini playback show. And I did use that beard to do an impression of an old guy, Peter Steiner. He had a song called It's Cool Man, and maybe I'll find a picture of that. And I was about 10 years old or something, and I was dressed up as a very old man with beard, a hat from my dad, my granddad, and also suspenders. Yeah, I did make a very good impression there. Yeah, so that's that. And now my dough is proving again. It is 10:30. I did make the dough at around 9. Did prove it for a while, and it's a very cool dough. It's very soft and yeah, cool. And here's my line. It's finished. It's just there for now, and it's very detailed. I wasn't sure about the size, but I think it's very cool. See it very well. Yeah, so that's that. So those are Samichlaus and Schmutzli. Left one Samichlaus, right one Schmutzli. And just to say, they never beat us as kids and also never took us. That was only in the scouts. And as not everybody had a donkey, they always said the donkey was sick. That's why it wasn't there. I found a short clip of Peter Steiner, the cool man, and he was actually in an ad for chocolate, and after that he made a techno song, which is just It's Cool Man. It's cool. It repeats a lot, and I did find the video clip of the ad, and I just show you a short picture of him.
Schoki von Milka, aber Vorsicht, He's cool, man. Milk are fresh.
And this year I was smart. I made myself a little bun with raisins because I smell it all morning and I would have to wait till 3 o'clock in the afternoon to get some. And here's the big one, which will have about 40 minutes. So I should set a timer. It's still a bit on the doughy side, but not too much. So this is the inside, and I'm playing Repless. And good. So this is how it turned out. I think it's very funny looking, like a little troll. And I did do a milk wash over it after I took it out. So no egg wash before, because it's just for the color. And it does look better with it, but one can do it without it. And you mostly don't use the whole egg or just the egg yolk. And it's always hard to do something with the leftover egg. So I just put some milk over it afterwards with a brush when it was still hot. And I don't know, he makes me laugh. Later on I need to figure out how to pack it. I guess I put it on one of those and take it in a bag. Because I will have to catch 2 buses and one to the other's 3-minute break. And our buses run on time, so sometimes one it will depart on time. But it might not arrive on time because sometimes there's, I don't know, traffic jams, but it's Sunday, it should be fine. So, a bit worried about that. If I miss it, then I would have to wait 20 minutes, which would be a bit cold. And I have to leave at 20 to 3, and then I'm there at 3. It's not that far.
Was ist das Beste von dem Kalender?
And here is something new in the shop I always go. It is a self thingy. Cereals and things, nuts and stuff without packaging. So it's a do-it-yourself fill-up station. I don't know what the word is for that. It's very cool. Also, I had a short chat with a lady there who was very happy about that station. And here I'm in the bus back home. Just filmed a bit, so you see how the bus looks. And this is the ticket automat. This is my Grittibänz, I'm sorry. And over there is our cinema or movie theater. We have a small one too in town, which is more alternative, but here are the big blockbusters and things. And also there with the Jumbo Otto's Qualipet, a street back there is for do-it-yourself things. But you have to walk quite far. There again the sign, and then it's hard to show you. But when you don't have a car, it's quite long to walk all the street there, past that truck thingy. I sometimes go there for wood, or it also has a pet shop thingy. So it's back there, and the cars drive by you, and it's also very long to go there. And here is a little closer look at the cinema with the car park. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. We have some entertainment here. And there's an older man who bought something in another do-it-yourself shop. It's all around in that corner of Schaffhausen. And in the next clip you will see, just very short, how the bus drivers change position. She's waiting there, and now they have a quick swap just at the bus stop. Today is Monday, the 6th December, and I was shopping this morning. Then I laid down a bit, and now I have cleaned up my table a tad. So I want to go on with making some cards for the neighbors. I'm planning on making 5 cards for the neighbors, quite simple. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And the rest is still not finished. I just thought about that. I started that in August or something, and it's gonna be close to really finishing it till December due to things I have to battle with here all the time, which try to hinder me to finish things. Yeah, like sickness and stuff. So that's that. I'll show you some coloring later. So here I'm starting with cracked pistachio and salvaged patina, it's a bit quick, and salty ocean. And here I have some troubles with a sticky sheet under it, so I take a clean sheet of paper and take that to hold the paper so I don't make any fingerprints on it, because that kind of works. If I do it with my fingers, it always gets prints all over. And here I didn't like it that much, so I started going around it and also took a blueprint sketch and later on even chipped sapphire. This is the blueprint sketch. And oh no, it wasn't. It was salty ocean. So here's blueprint sketch, and this is chipped sapphire. So it changes a bit from being across to being kind of round about around the edges with a center focus something. And yeah, and here I do some water sprinkles, and it just was way too much there in the middle, because those oxides react and then it gets white, and I didn't like it that much. It's a bit too much there in the middle. And here I sprinkle some white Lawn Fawn Yeti ink, re-inker on it. And then I cut out a Merry Christmas. It's also a Lawn Fawn die, and I cut it out of holographic paper. That's the one I've turned around. And I'm gluing it on a normal white cardstock thingy, so that it looks like it has a little drop shadow. And unfortunately I got some glue onto the holographic paper, so that's a bit not so nice. But I love the paper, it's very, very sparkly. And now I'm just gluing that on the card, which I just made before. Same thing again, put glue on it. I don't like doing that. Need to be very precise. And my glue dries so quickly, so by the end I finish putting glue on, the first part is already kind of drying. So I'm always very stressed and hectic to do that. And there it goes. I decided to put it a bit further down into the green thingy. I didn't think a lot about that card, I just tried to do something quickly. And I had those colored cats, and my neighbors here know I do have cats, so it's kind of appropriate to give that to them. They don't all know me, so maybe then they figure out who I am. So I'm just gluing them on. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.